Joe went, oh yes, here he is. This next guy coming to the stage, the first time he ever did comedy was at LAPCE.
Yeah.
And if he dies on his way home tonight, it's going to be the last place too.
LTZ.
God forbid, knock on this wood stage that you don't. Put your hands together for loud Todd Maugh.
LTZ.
Alright, I'm gonna try something different today. Let's leave the mic on the stand. What's up, LAPCE? Let's give it up! Come on, give it up for yourselves. You're on Tuesday night for free comedy. Alright, keep clapping. Let's give it up for some gay sex. Know who you're sitting with, know who you're sitting with, right? Oh, wow. How you guys doing, man? I just recently lost 90 pounds. I seriously hope they don't find that bitch in the desert. Right, but no, I didn't really kill her. I just broke up with my actress girlfriend who's 90 pounds because she's bulimic. But yeah, so that was fun. But let's talk about the ladies tonight. Like, I don't know, anybody have any dating stories, any horror stories like from dating, right? Like, I recently had like a Ben Stiller moment, and if I said a Ben Stiller moment, would you kind of know what I was talking about? Like, okay, I went out with this girl, I really liked her. I really liked her. Like, I brought her favorite flowers, I cooked her stuffed mushrooms, I made her spinach and artichoke dip, I made her black cod. It was awesome, right? It was amazing, but we watched The Big Lebowski. Anybody ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
What does the dude drink?
White Russian.
White Russians, right? What do you never, ever drink on a date?
White Russian.
Right, and that'd be like one White Russian. So the entire date, while I'm making this awesome dinner, she's making me White Russians, right? So I think I've had 4 or 5 by the time we finish the meal and are just sitting down, right? So I go into the bathroom. I'm not really drunk. I'm using the bathroom. I go take my pants down, put them back up. Before I can even get my pants buttoned, I'm... No shit, I'm not even fucking lying. This is her bathroom in her house. Holy shit, what just happened, right? I'm not even drunk. I'm not even drunk, and I'm just looking. I missed the toilet. You know, at least I could have made the toilet. No, all over the wall, right? It was awesome. I cleaned it up. I did my best. She's like, "Do you want a cab?" I was like, "No, I can drive. I'm good." So I expected her to like call me back. Yeah, like she poked me on Facebook like 3 days later. That's it. What's up with poking on Facebook? Really? Why do you poke people? At least write me a message that said, "Asshole, you puked in my bathroom." Right? At least I knew what I did, right? But oh, okay. Right? And then, I don't know what else, you know. So after that, I had to eat a lot of food. I had some comfort food. I don't know, does anybody like comfort food? That food you eat when you're depressed or down, right? Like for me, it's McDonald's. Like I go get me a fucking double quarter pounder with cheese and some of those fucking fries, and it's like, you feel good, right? But masturbate, like, oh, wow, like too far then. Like, greasy food is actually for me kind of like masturbation, right? Because it feels so good when you're doing it, but your diet and everything else, you feel like you really shouldn't be, you know? You're like, you're in the bathroom in the corner with that Big Mac, you're like, I'm loving it, right? It's a good time. Yeah, it's gross, but it's true. It's true. So, you know, and so these women, they've caused me trouble in my life, like this one girl, right? Like, so you go out with your boys, it's a Friday night, you're gonna drop some mushrooms. Shit happens, right? You drop some mushrooms with the girl, she's like, I don't want to trip, so I'm just gonna drink a bottle of Patron. Right, so we're there, we're out at my buddy's club. I'm tripping, I'm doing good, I'm just enjoying myself, and she's drinking, and what does she do? She does what every woman does, she gets a little too drunk, falls over, right? So it's all funny, but no, we go check her out, baby, are you okay, right? No, I don't know. There is seriously a cut in her head, like this fucking big, and blood is splurting out, right? And I'm like, dude, am I tripping? Or is this really happening? My buddy comes over, he's tripping too, he's like, I don't know, dude, but I see it too. And there's like, right? And then I look at her face, she looks like Carrie in that movie. The blood is just running down her face, and I'm like, oh my God, I think we need to take her to the hospital. And this is when she finally comes to, she goes, oh my God, why did you push me? bitch, you crazy, you know? I guess we're not going to the hospital anymore, right? Because I didn't push you, and I'm fucking tripping shrooms. So that's the last thing I want them saying in the emergency room. So then guys try to get like all MacGyver-ish, you know, trying to heal her. So we got like, you know, the bounty wrapping around her head. And you know, my buddy's like, put a beanie on it, that'll keep pressure and keep it together. So that's what we did, right? And I got her in a cab to go home and put a sweatshirt on. I'm covered with blood. I look like I just did bury. I look like I stepped straight out of a Goodfellas movie, okay? I'm just like, how's it going? I'm taking my date home. She's like blood down her face with a beanie on. Like, she looks kind of like Rastafarian because it's all dreaded now. This shit you can't even make up. This really happened, okay? I cannot make this up. I can't stress that enough. So, you know, dealing with crazy girls and, you know, being woken up with girls looking through your phone, all that. I had to find something that could replace women in my life, right? So I went back to that wonderful thing of McDonald's, right? You know, food versus a woman. If I had to give up women, what could I give it up for? And I came up with food, right? Because food will never ask you if it looks fat in its packaging, okay? And it will never get angry when you tell it the truth, right? Food will never ruin the big game, right? It never drags you out of the Super Bowl by your ear in front of all your buddies. Actually, food shows up and makes everybody happy, right? Food, it doesn't go through your phone or your email, right? That's straight up. Food does not want to talk about the last meal that you had, right? Especially, oh my God, I can't believe you had In-N-Out Burger earlier. What are my fries gonna do? I'm just gonna put these away. Oh, like, oh, Brian's giving me the lucky light. The lucky light. So, the last girl I dated, she was a religious girl. Right, and that didn't work out either because she was Catholic and I'm a Methodist, right? And I guess that doesn't work because you guys have the 10 Commandments and Methodists, we have what's called the 10 Suggestions. Right, like, thou shalt not steal unless everybody's looting in downtown LA after the Lakers just won, right? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife unless she's a lot hotter than yours is, right? Thou shalt not kill unless that bitch checked your phone in the middle of the night and deserved it, right? No. Sorry, again, I didn't really kill her. Just cracked her head open, I wrapped it with a bounty thing and got her home. Okay, so but finally that leads me to why I don't go to church. Does everybody go to church here? Churchgoers? Yeah, good for you, man, because I don't go to church. Don't hate either, right? Because I got a great relationship with God. I got a great relationship with God. And the way I look at it is this. You know, if God's my best friend, then church is his house. And you don't go to your best friend's house at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning and wake him up with a gospel choir, okay? Thank you very much. I'm Loud Todd, loudtodd.com, you guys. Yeah. Support this room. It's a great room.
Loud Todd Maugh.
How's that?